Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They're highly and truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails of confirmation, emails sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are open. Please be aware there is a 48-hour to 72-hour turnaround for all readings, except for my emergency readings, okay? Those go out within 12 to 24 hours. Please also remember there's someone going through the comment section pretending to be me, pretending to be a friend, pretending to be a pastor. If it says WhatsApp me, if there is any type of solicitation for a reading, for money, if it says I'm drawn to you, even if it has my face on it, it's not me. Please do not get scammed, just block and report. Now with that being said, if I say he or she, if I say masculine or feminine, we all hold those energies, and this reading could be for you, it could be for a person that you're thinking of, another light one, a divine counterpart, or someone completely different. So take what resonates, do not make the story fit, and leave the rest. Okay, now I've changed the angle of my camera for time being because someone pointed out, and I thought it was because I had work in, you know, builders in the background. There's an issue with my camera that seems to be off-putting for some, and it's making a clicking sound. So I'm just going to be using the camera off my laptop for time being while I fix my camera or figure out what's going on. Now, I woke up and I don't remember all of my dream download, but I do remember part of it, and it was an elf coming out of some sort of forest. But it was, you know what, the energy of it, and I also had the song Bruises by Lewis Capaldi in my head, and it was almost like when you watch a movie and you know when there's been like a separation and they put on really forlorn music and there's one person leaving and they turn around and they have that one last look, and it's almost like the heart is breaking, and something happened in that forest, something they did, okay, and something's dawning on this person. And I don't know why I saw an elf, but I saw an elf with white hair or blonde hair or platinum hair or something along those lines, and they were leaving that wood, and it was something like, it was almost like they were leaving home. And that song Bruises, like, I don't know it properly, so I've got the lyrics here, and excuse me, please don't judge me for my singing skills because they're not great. Counting days since my love got lost on me. I am so sorry. And every breath that I've been taking since you left was like a waste on me. I've been holding on to hope that you'll come back when you can find some peace. I've been told to get you off my mind, but I hope I never lose the bruises that you left behind. Oh my Lord, I need you by my side. There must be something in the water, 'cause every day it's getting colder. And if only I could hold you, you'd keep my head from going under. I'm going to sing anymore. I'm not going to put you through that. Seriously, I do apologise. But there's something here with me waking up with that song in my head. And I'm sorry I didn't do it justice. But that energy of whoever this elf is walking out of that woods or the forest, it was like they were sneaking off or they were leaving in the dead of night. And I got told to take out this deck. And it was like, I'm leaving. It was almost like a betrayal of some sort, or them realising that they'd been betrayed, thinking that they were home. Because you've got here, yeah, thinking they were home and they were not. Because you've got pillar of light, your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. Someone was truly, truly lied to. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can see that very well. Someone was truly lied to, and they've had to make that decision to move away from whoever it was that lied to them, that tricked them. Because you've also got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. This person has realised that they were lied to. I'm sorry if you can't see that very well. I'm not used to this camera. There you go, you might be able to just see that. There's something here with, I think this person's going through, because I heard the crossroads, there's some sort of dark night of the soul this person is going through. That may be you, that may be the person you're thinking of, that may be another light one, okay? Because you've also got Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic and teacher. And I'm sorry if you can't see that, that is really grainy, oh my days. Let me bring it a bit closer. And you've also got here, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. But it's in reverse, okay? Whoever this person is realising that whatever cause they were fighting for, they were disillusioned, okay? Or they were betrayed in some way. And they're now sneaking away. With that Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic and teacher, they were taught by the wrong person. And there's something here about a light one teaching them to empower themselves, or someone else's words have inspired them to start healing, okay? And I heard it's hard, long road. Now with that song Bruises by Lewis Capaldi, you know, that is the pain of, you know, losing someone that you loved, whether that is someone who's passed away or someone who's just moved away, okay? Because it says trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? There's something also here with this person thinking that they had to do a specific thing to be valued or wanted, and then realising how far off of their path that they are because of how they were manipulated, okay? Because everyone, this could be a light person or this could be an adversary, you know, someone who's been sending blocks and challenges and things towards a light one's door. But we have to remember that everyone is part of the collective, everyone. That is why messages like this come out about other people, because we are all one, we all have the same energy flowing through us, and we all have life purposes. Even those who turn towards the darkness and the shadows within themselves, they have a true calling. And this person, whoever this person is, I'm sorry if you can hear my partner coughing in the background, whoever this person is, did not realise how far off of the path they were. Now you've also got here, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? It's dawned on them. But I mean, it's all come crashing down. It's come crashing down on them. All right, because you've also got break the chain. They realise that they were part of, it's a karmic cycle. Because I heard my past life was you, or it was with you, or it should have been with you, something along those lines. And it says here, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, and trust that niggle. Someone's realised that they've changed themselves almost to the devil card, you know, because you've got that trust that niggle upside down. This person wants more in life, is what I'm hearing, okay? And it says, where are you being called to journey to? There's a lot of healing this person needs to do, but they're taking that step back. Because I heard they're running away in the middle of the night. Who are they running away from? I heard a coven. They're running away from a coven. Because here it says, the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, is happening for you, not to you. So for a very long time, this person, whoever this person is, they were not seeing the bigger picture. They were not seeing the lesson that was being offered to them time and time and time again, okay? Now with this ever unfolding rose, someone was trying to trap either you or whoever this person is into a cycle that was not for their benefit, that was disempowering them, which is, I heard, keeping them in ego. It was keeping them in ego. And you've got here, since they've moved away, or since you moved away, the protection that has come around this person has been tenfold, because it says call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. This is also a call into, if this is somebody who was in a karmic cycle, someone who was trying to hold you or the person you're thinking of in a karmic cycle, they are being told that they need to call back their power, cut those cords, and soul retrieval. Okay, now soul retrieval for me is about soul fragmentation, where something happens that's so traumatic in our past or in this person's past that you leave a fragment of your soul there because you couldn't deal with that pain at the time. And we are human, you know, some things are so, you know, traumatic that you can't look at it, that you can't go over there and go, it's going to be okay. So we just repress. This person is being told to do this, and the first step of them leaving, okay, leaving in the dead of night, is going to help them, because it says, look, mirror who or what is triggering you. They've been held in their triggers for an extremely long time, here or there. Put it back. Okay. Can I get 2 more? 1 more. Okay, 1 more card, please. 1 more card, please, and thank you. Now it says here, Mikatan, or Mintakan, longing for home, belonging the original light workers. This is someone who has been involved in being either a fake guru, a fake spiritual someone, okay? And I don't know if this is one of their followers that for a very long time was easily manipulated or easily guided by their own triggers and their own wounds. Because it says protection here, again, call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. And then underneath it says wait. It says no, wait, postpone, pause, and say no. So this person for a very long time was trying to place cords onto you, was energy harvesting, or, you know, why did I have soul sucking from a light one? Because you've got pillar of light here again, okay? And it says your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. Someone is being asked to up their measures, up their protection words, their words of power, of affirmation, of protection, okay? Because I heard call in the big guns. Why did I hear call in the big guns? What's underneath here? Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? And then you've got unbound, and it's upside down, because there's still some sort of attachment. Whoever this is that slipped away in the dead of night, they have a lot of attachments. Because I'm seeing somebody going, I'm seeing that elf going, but I'm seeing like this etheric, almost like when you see like in cartoons and you see like someone's baked a pie and the smell comes up and it wafts through the air and goes into someone's nostrils, and they're like, that smells nice. It's that's what I'm seeing as in energy, and it's not going after the person, it's attached, and it's like a tendril going back to whoever it is in that wood. Okay, because I'm bound here says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And would you like to put this one? Here. So yeah, this person, whoever this person is attached to a light one, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one from past lives. Okay, and you've got the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. There you go. I'm so sorry that you can't see this very well. And then it says no, wait, postpone, pause, and say no. So this person has been holding on to your energy for so long. That's why they feel so lost. That's why there is this massive feeling of grief or bereavement or loss, because this cord has been removed. And I heard for some, but not for all. But it's almost like it's the ending of that cycle. That cycle is like that much before it's finished. For others, it's already ended, and there's something with whoever this person is that's sneaking out in the dead of night and leaving and looking back forlornly with that song, you know, Bruises playing. Someone's realised that this is the ending, that there is no way that they can get back. There's no way that they can claw themselves back in, because someone's protection is very, very high. It's very, very high, because you've got leap. Look, you go first, the universe will catch you. And then you've also got here the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. If there is a situation that you are in at the moment and you are questioning whether or not you should be going forward with it, you're being told you're being told to leap. Excuse me, sorry, my throat is very itchy. I've still got that song in my head. There must be something in the water, 'cause every day is beautiful. And you've got Seeker and Gamble. Let's find out how we've got Seeker. Why did I get Seeker and Gamble? Ooh. Patience. Someone here was too impatient. And I heard with their healing, but I heard with the crowds. Who are the crowds? Seeker and Caution. There's something that they did. There's something that they were trying to access. Because I'm seeing, like, you know, where, like, if you go to the dentist or you go into the police station or whatever, they have those really big cabinets, and when they pull them out, they have loads and loads and loads and loads of files in them. I can see someone like doing this through the files, looking through the files, but in a rush. There was something they were looking for. Because I heard you ruined me, and now that Ouija board with Caution upside down and Seeker, there is definitely someone's, because I heard a seance, someone was trying to contact you via an ancestor or via a passed over loved one, and they got blocked because you got confirmation in seeker. They were looking for some sort of confirmation on, I heard your blessings, okay, and the message was blocked. The message was completely blocked, okay. Oh, it was blocked big time. It was blocked so big, I was going to say so big time. It was blocked big time, okay, because this here, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Someone's already done this. Someone's working on this. Someone has turned a corner when it comes to their healing and their expansion, and it stopped. Whoever this person is that's in such grief, there's like this weird mixed energy, because the previous reading that I did was talking about someone wishing to, you know, just confess their misdeeds. And it's been coming for quite a while, because you look at readers, you know, specific readers on YouTube, you look through my, what do you call it, content, there's been this energy of someone wishing to come forward because they want forgiveness. And it's conceited because they do want forgiveness, but it's a loaded question of, will you forgive me? Because they don't just want forgiveness, they also want to get back into a light one's energy field. They want to get back into a light one's good books. They want to be there when this person has their career up level, when they are up, when they glow up, when they, you know, when they go viral for whatever it is that they're creating. And on top of that, they still want to make that person submissive. And a lot of this grief that's coming through is because they know they've missed what they see as their opportunity, not realizing there never was the opportunity. Okay, because you've got sensitivity in reverse and seeker. They were looking for the wrong thing. They were looking for the wrong thing when it comes to messages. And this is also, when I see feathers, this is angels. Someone's guardian angel blocked them off big time, because there may have been an attempt last night to access someone's dream state, okay? Because you've got omen here and seeker. They did something. There was something here with like divination in play, trying to, and I don't know if they played with a Ouija board, I heard yes, to get some sort of message out to a light one via either an ancestor or a guardian, or pulling up someone's, like I said, passed over loved one, and that was just blocked. It was completely and utterly blocked, okay, because you've got mastery here and you've got omen. They were told no. You don't have the access code to get into someone's Akashic records. You do not have the access code to get into someone's dream state. You are denied. Access is denied. Okay, because look, mastery and clarity upside down. Because I heard, I want you to stop. I want you to stop. Look, can't make that up. Clarity in reverse and tarot. They tried to read your energy and I heard access denied. Okay. Anything else that wants to come out, please, and thank you. And it says here destiny. Okay. And if I place this one over here, this person has been off of their destined path for a very, very long time. And there's something here about wanting to be a light worker now. Almost like it's not that they're jumping on the bandwagon and going, oh, I want to be love and light now, I want to do this. It's almost like for so long they have worn a mask and they've said the words and gone through the motions of being very spiritual and being very open and balanced. They actually want this now, and it's half because where they've been playing with darkness, where they've been sitting in their own shadow for so long, and where they have just been projecting their own pain for their own benefit and to place pain on other people. Now they're seeing the reactions of what happens when they go up against someone who is so protected. Okay, it has chained them to, I heard it's not just past lives, but it's chained them to the pain of their own timelines previous that created, I heard, the monster they are. All right, and I say that without malice, I say that without judgment. These are just the messages that come through. Confirmation in nature. Something that they did was confirmed through them looking out the window, and I don't know if it was birds or animals acting really strange around them. I'm seeing a dog snarling, but they're feeling it, because that song, and I keep hearing this, there must be something in the water. I keep hearing that part over and over and over, and it's almost like when someone goes, there must have been something in the water because everyone's blah 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 blah. This person, I don't know if the people around them are getting really sick, and they're seeing people getting really sick, and I don't mean just like one person getting a cold. I mean, their aunt now having to go to a hospice, or their best friend being in a car crash. They're seeing these omens absolutely everywhere. And it's almost like that creeping out of the woods and like looking back. There's also this thing of knowing that at some point they're next. It's reminding me of that film, Final Destination. Like, you can't skip what's coming to you, if that makes sense. And I don't say that again maliciously. It's just an observation. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? Because you've got wisdom and nature. They didn't listen to the signs. They didn't listen to Mother Gaia. They did not take time to ground, to heal, and to take accountability. Spontaneity, look, and wisdom. They acted very, very quick on something. This is going back to the previous reading that was talking about someone being in grief and pain and kind of like wanting to come forward and apologise, but it's almost like they're apologising because they know that their time is up. Like, their time is up. Because I keep hearing it, there must be something in the water. Because look, wisdom's come out again. And nature. They were told, and that goes back to that caution card that came out. They were told more than once to stop what they were doing. They were told more than once to stop leading with anger and fear, and they didn't listen. Because look, thunder and lightning and wisdom. There was something they were trying to harness, and it was too powerful for them. Because I heard it burnt them all over. What was it? Tarot cards, which ones? I've been told to get these ones. Not yet. Okay, which ones would you like me to take instead? These ones. Okay. But there's this energy of like, it's almost like when someone knows that they're about to pass over and they kind of like want to get their house in order before they go. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. It's wow. Because you've got wow. 3 of Cups to the Queen of Cups. I mean, 3 of Swords to the Queen of Cups. What is wrong with me? Yes, that's right. It says absence, sorrow, disappointment, strife, removal, dispersion, diversion, opposition, separation, delay, tears, unhappiness, affliction and grief. And then for Queen of Cups, it says inconsistency of honour, possible why can I never speak my words? Inconsistency of honour, possible immorality, dishonesty, unreliability, vice, untrustworthiness. There is something here with whoever it was that manipulated them. They've found out the complete truth. And I don't mean just snippets here, a little bit of gossip there. They've literally seen whoever this third party is for exactly who they are and how they've been used. To the point though, that they know, especially because I keep hearing prison time, that when they go to prison, they will never ever come out, ever. This is not even like a string of, you might go in for 5 years, they will never come out. And the thing is, as much as this person is wishing to heal, and this person is going through a dark night of the soul, at the same time, they're still blaming this other person for manipulating them, rather than looking at themselves and why they were so easily manipulated. Okay? Now let's have a look. Now it says here, wow, yes, you've got here 10 of Cups, and it says loss of friendship, unhappiness, family quarrel, pettiness, rage, combat, strife, oppositions, differences of opinion. This person has just decided to get up and leave. They haven't even given this third party a conversation about it, okay? They haven't, and you've got the 6 of Coins here, and it says generosity, philanthropy, charity, kindness, gratification, gifts, material gain, sharing of wealth, but with measured generosity, favours, especially monetary. This person may be coming towards a light one because they are aware of your generous nature. And I'm not just talking about with money, with your time, with your love, with your ear. There's something here because the world came out as well. Perfection, recognition, honour, ultimate change, fulfilment, just rewards from hard work, admiration of others. This person sees you as their wish fulfilment. Okay, and I know this is almost like a follow up from the last reading because you've got 4 of Coins here. Whoever this third party is, together with this energy, whoever this person is, they felt like they could control. It's almost like they felt like a Bonnie and Clyde, okay? And for a very long time, whoever the Bonnie is or whoever the Clyde is, they felt like they were sitting on top of the world, like they could just manipulate others. There was no action and consequence. It didn't matter if they squashed or stepped on people, because you've got here 4 of coins, and it says love of material wealth, hoarder, a user, and an usurer. Is that right? Usurer, skinflint, miser, ungenerous person, inability to share, greed, fear of financial upset, and acquitted. I'm not going to try that word seriously, not today. But they were very, very, they enjoyed the risk and the thrill of doing things that they knew they shouldn't do together. But this person has realised how much they have been manipulated. And it says here, look, 3 of coins, 3 of swords, sorry. This person, especially with the 4 of coins right next to it, there was controlled grief. There was something here about controlling. So this is not even just about being lied to, about, for example, what a light one, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one did. This is also, and this has come up in previous readings, about controlling the measure of grief or instability that was placed at this person's door by the person that they trusted, even though that person was untrustworthy and they knew they were like partners in crime. It also goes back to that reading about a fake therapist. They were goading this person into being unstable. They were not supporting this person's mental health in any way, shape or form. They were actually encouraging this person to become more and more unstable, almost like taking away this person's medication or saying they don't need medication whatsoever, when they desperately did. And they've realised this, they desperately did. And I'm not condoning in any way, shape or form their actions in where they have, done actionable steps to create demise for a light one. No. But this person has realised how much they've betrayed them. And that's kind of part of their karma, that law of polarity, of learning their lesson that the universe has been trying to offer to them for a very long time. Because you've got here the 7 of coins in reverse, and it says anxiety, impatience, uneasiness, imprudent actions, loss of money, unwise investments, unstable economy. There you go. This person is cut so deeply. They're cut so deeply, because I heard the financial losses are going to ruin them. Now what's come out here? Yeah, you've got that again, the 7 of coins. You've also got you've got the falling tower. And the falling tower in reverse, it says continued depression, following old ways, living in a rut, unhappy marriage, inability to affect any worthwhile change. This person, who, if they may have been married to this person, that may be their, they may only have been business partners, but I'm getting that they were sleeping together, but there were many others, if that makes sense, like polyamory. But this person continued to control, this oppression over this other person, while acting submissive to kind of like massage this person. And the things, I keep saying this person, but I'm getting a real masculine energy from the person who is very unbalanced. But it was controlled oppression over their mental health. This person is covert narcissist. I think both of them are. And you've also got here 2 of cups, unsatisfactory love, false friendship, troubled relationship, divorce, cross desires, opposition and misunderstanding. Now what I want to know was, what was it what that was said about a light one? What was said? Because you've got 4 of coins coming out again, and it says here a love of material wealth, an ungenerous person, fear of financial upset and greed. So they're talking about money. And do you know what came up in a really old reading of mine, and for some reason it's just come up into my head, is that this won't be for all, but for some, there was this lie of a light one, whether that's you or the person you're thinking of, another light one, so on and so forth, stealing money from a vulnerable person in their family. Because you've got 5 of swords here. Someone purposely what's the word? They stoked that fire or stirred that pot when it came to someone that this masculine, respected and loved, and it was someone vulnerable in their family. And I heard the only person that actually really loved them. They purposely said that either you or a person that stole from them, and you orchestrated this, because you've got 5 of swords, Conquest, defeat, destruction of others, degradation, adversaries may arise. And then it says revocation, infamy, dishonour, sentimentality that weakens the will, and the Knight of Coins. There you go. I told you it was about money. They more or less lied and said that you either stole money or you took something that wasn't yours, that was theirs, of someone who was vulnerable in their family, okay, or someone who was vulnerable that they saw as protecting. And yeah, look, you've also got Page of Cups, okay, and it says here loyalty, offer of services and efforts towards a specific goal, a trustworthy worker. It was someone that they did trust or someone that they loved. And the thing is, with trust coming out, it may have been a trust fund for someone. Well, this gets even deeper, doesn't it? This gets even deeper, because you've got over here the Emperor, and it says on here worldly power, accomplishment, confidence, father, brother, husband, male influence, wealth, maturity, stability, authority, leadership and conviction. And then you have Page of Cups, a studious and intent person, reflectiveness, loyalty, offer of services and efforts towards a specific goal, a helpful person and a trustworthy worker. There was someone here that whoever this third party is lied and said that you or the person you're thinking of stole from someone that could have been their grandparent. It could have been just a loved one or a trusted person that they really knew that that would always have their back, okay. And the Knight of Coins, so if they were ever in a tight spot, this person would help them, okay. And as much as they are twisted and done all these devious things, if this person was in a tight spot, it was the only person they would actually genuinely help. And when this lie was kind of created, they went on some sort of, there was something here about tipping their mental health, so that they were they were looking through distorted view or distorted lens. And whoever this third party is, wife, fiance, girlfriend, whoever, this person continued. And there's something here about this masculine not seeing the signs and not seeing that actually this person was talking out of their butt from the start, because there's something here with money, and it says mature and responsible person, reliable person, patience, persistence, ability to conclude a task, laboriousness, organisation, capability and a dependable person. They wanted to come across as being very dependable, but I'm hearing also that they were like a sugar baby, but they were still dependable, they were still there. And it comes back to them being partners in crime, okay. Eight of Coins, yeah, partners in crime. They were working together to take from other people. To take from other people, and you've got Nine of Swords here, to bring in anxiety, because it looks anxiety over a loved one, worry, despair, suffering, desolation, sleepiness. Now, do you know what? If anyone has been waking up feeling really tired, there's something here with whatever it was that they were sending. It was to get into your energy field, it was exhaustion. They were sending a lot of exhaustion or projecting that energy, okay? Because you've got justice here and Page of Cups. Someone came to them, and I don't know if they done some sort of seance or Ouija board or something, and rather than them being able to get into a light one's energy field or into their dream state, they were actually told, they were like, no, you don't need to give a message to so-and-so. We need to give you a message. We need to tell you about what you need to fix and what you need to heal, because you've been on the wrong path for way too long, okay? And you've got here the energy of, especially the Page of Cups, that is a child or a young energy coming forward and going, do you know what? I'm going to tell you how it is, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, because it says here fairness, reasonableness, justice, proper balance, harmony, just reward, sincere desire, well-meaning actions and advice. They gave them some advice, and that's when they realised, that's when it dawned on them how easily they were duped, and how you or the person you were thinking of had nothing to do with this from the start, okay? Who was it who took the money? So you've got Three of Wands here. Assistance with an ulterior motive. Treachery. Diminishing adversity. Beware of help offered. Adverse business advice. Now, you've got Page of Cups coming out as well. This energy, whoever it is that's passed over, because they were trying to get in contact with you or the person you're thinking of, and they got blocked off from that, and instead they were shown an ancestor or a loved one, because a lot of my readings has been showing that their ancestors walked away from them, but it was almost like your guardian angels or your protectors were like, it's time that they properly see what they've done and who it is that betrayed them, and either a passed over loved one of theirs, whether this is the person, and I'm getting a feeling, and it won't be for all, that whoever this karmic masculine is, that whoever they trusted and loved or felt safe with, the only one that they did, may have passed over already. And I heard yes, and this person came to them and was like, you don't need to be going in their energy field, this is what I need to show you. And they were shown that it had nothing to do with you, it was actually the third party who did it in the first place. Well, there you go. They were set up from the start, and it says 6 of Wands, okay, to the 8 of Wands. There's something here about them letting go of what it is that they've been sending. They've given up. They've literally given up. They're still pining and still wanting that attachment and that connection, but they've given up on sending angst and anger because they're fully aware now that it wasn't you. Okay, it doesn't mean that energy's not going to still be sent, because that third party has still got focus on taking blessings that aren't theirs. However, you've got 6 of Wands here, okay, and it says on here, triumph, good news, gain, advancement, expectation, desires realized. Desires realised, the results of efforts, promotion, recognition of abilities, ideas, and implemented. And you've got here 8 of Wands, thorns of dispute, jealousy, harassment, quarrels, discord, delay, stagnation, and domestic quarrels. So these people have been arguing. They argued, there seemed to have been some sort of argument, and then in the dead of night this person just left and was like, I don't want to be around any of you. But I'm getting, it's almost like I'm going into hiding. I'm running, but I'm going into hiding. Yeah, because look, you've got Ace of Cups here. Change, alteration, erosion, instability, sterility, unrequited love, clouded joy, false heart, and inconsistency. This person is just hiding and licking their wounds right now. Because I heard, who do I trust? Judgment, atonement, judgment, need to repent and forgive, time to account for our actions, improvement, development, promotion, outcome of past effort and rebirth. So this person's definitely going through a dark night of the soul at present, okay? And you've got 9 of Swords, and what else wanted to come out? 9 of Cups in reverse to the 10 of Swords. Whoa, okay. So you've got here 9 of Swords saying misery, concern, quarrel, unhappiness, miscarriage, anxiety over a loved one, worry, despair, suffering, desolation, and sleepiness. Okay, and then next to it you have the 9 of Cups, which says mistakes, material loss, imperfections, misplaced truth, false freedom, opposition, differences, and dispute. And right next to that you have the 10 of Swords, ruin, pain, affliction, sadness, mental anguish, desolation, tears, misfortune, trouble, disappointment, grief, and sorrow. So this person is feeling all of the feels, okay? This person has now had to take a mirror and really look at themselves and look at the mess they've put themselves in and what they've done to somebody that, especially if you look at my previous reading, that they could have had a really good life with if they had taken the time to heal. Now, why am I being shown this? Because you've got the World coming out. And I can remember doing a reading, and there was something, someone had, commented and said, well, how is it that I'm not seeing their karma? Why am I not seeing this on the news, or blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, things happen in the etheric realms before they happen in the physical. And you have to remember that time is linear because we created it as linear. Time isn't linear. Past, present, and future happen all at the same time. Okay? All of the possibilities in our life that span a lifetime are happening at the same time. But we only see time as linear, which means as much as, when I'm seeing these two things, the only reason I'm saying that is because everything goes in order. Even when you think of, as it trickles down through realms, they're going to get their karma before we get whatever that material wealth, whatever that abundance or blessing is, and I know that at the moment, a lot of people, what I was actually going to say is there was a message of someone saying that, you have to do hard work and that's how you get your abundance. That is if you only see abundance as money, okay? If we are talking about the abundance of friendship, the abundance of love, the abundance of safety and trust, then those things, they all take time, and they all take time from us healing ourselves. Now with the World card coming out to the 10 of Swords, this person is now seeing again that they could have been with you with that World card, and instead they've been left to actually take responsibility for themselves, and doing so has ruined them. It's ruined them because they've been so used to looking outward and blaming others and just ignoring the fact that they have been doing the same thing to other people for so long. Because you've got the 6 of Coins here. Generosity, philanthropy, charity, kindness, gratification, gifts, material gain. It's all coming in. This person is just, I have a feeling that even though they're defeated, they're still going to try and come towards a light one. Okay? Are they going to try and come towards a light one? Queen of Coins, prosperity and well-being, luxury, extreme comfort, security, magnificence, grace, dignity, a rich person but generous and charitable, a noble soul. There's something's about to come towards you, and it's because you didn't take this offer, or because when this person comes forward with this offer, you're going to refuse it, okay? Because you've got here, yeah, look, 6 of Swords. And it says stalemate, an unwanted proposal, no immediate solution to present difficulties, confession and declaration. This person is stuck and they don't know what to do now with the realisation of what they've been shown. Because you've got Ace of Swords, which is great determination, strength, force, activity, power, success, fertility, prosperity, deep emotional feelings, love, championship and conquest. But it's also a message, okay? As much as this person is fully aware of now what they have done, where they are, and the shit that has hit the fan, in other words, they still have this laser focus of wanting to come towards you. They feel like coming towards you because they know that you are a prosperous, abundant Queen of Coins, irrespective of gender. They feel like coming towards you for that atonement is going to lift the karma that they have. And you've got here, look, Hanged Man, unwillingness to make necessary effort, preoccupation with ego, false prophecy, useless sacrifice, ineptitude. They're still not completely getting it, but you know, when things like this happen, no matter if it's a mistake, an error, or with actual intent, everything has a consequence. And the more that you dodge that consequence, the bigger the consequence gets, okay? Because you've got 5 of Coins here, material trouble, destitution, loss, failure, error, impoverishment, mistress, lover, affection, loss of job. This person's lost their job, but it's not just their job. There's something here with whoever the third party is. There was something about maxing out a credit card or spending so much, and they're now questioning those credit cards. Where did those credit cards come from? Because whatever they do as a job, they have a side hustle or they have a side job of being someone spiritual or giving spiritual advice of some sort. 5 of Coins has come out again, and King of Swords. Okay, an active and determined person, experience, authority, someone proficient in their field. They're being investigated. They're definitely being investigated. Someone is actually looking back at their path, their patterns of behaviour, where they've been spending money, and this is the reason why this person may be leaving in the dead of night as well. Because not only do they feel betrayed, but they also feel like, well, if this is what's happening, I'm leaving it at your door. I'm leaving it at this, you know, third party, wife, whoever it is. I'm leaving it at your door, because it also says here, emotional confusion causes monetary problems. I don't know if she ratted him out. Did she go to the police? Because I heard no, but she's been blabbing it all the way around town. Because you've got 5 of Cups to the King of Coins. An experienced, successful leader, character and intelligence, business acumen, a mathematical ability, loyal friend, reliable marriage partner, wise investments. And you've also got 5 of Cups, partial loss, regret, friendship without real meaning, marriage without real love, imperfection, flaw, inheritance, incomplete union or partnership. This person has been more or less bad-mouthing their partner in crime, who's now found out what this person has been doing. And he hasn't been going around saying she did this and she did that, because he doesn't want people to know how deep he is in it and how deep in trouble he is, not only on the etheric realms but in this realm as well. Whereas she's been blabbing it to every single person, and there has been a private investigator or a law official or someone like that who has been listening, taking notes, has been, you know, while the stalkers are stalking, the investigator's been stalking them. All right, and it's all to do with money and where they were getting their money from. Okay, and it was never enough. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Who was she blabbing it to? Who is she blabbing it to? Let's have a look. Strength, control over the situation, courage, fortitude, conquest, accomplishment. There was something here about plucking, about the new brands of clothes they had on, or all these holidays that they had been on. And somebody, because I'm hearing again in the pews, somebody sitting in the pews was listening to this going, this doesn't make sense. Make it make sense to me. Because you've also got the Queen of Wands, jealousy, deceit, possible infidelity, unstable emotions, fickleness, resistance, obstacles and opposition. I'll place this over there. There was an intent to place a lot of unbalance on someone's perception of relationships and how they connect with other people, and it didn't work because of a light one's strength. And someone saw the jealousy in this third party. They saw the jealousy in this third party, and the more that this, you know, this person kept talking and talking and talking, whoever it was who saw this, whoever it was who was sitting in the pews and heard this, they've gone back and they've spoken to someone in law enforcement. So, and I don't know if this was in passing and I heard yes, and this person is now investigating them, or talking to them and going, you're a person of interest. Ace of Wands, yeah, creation, beginning, invention, start of an undertaking, fortune, enterprise, beginning of a meaningful experience. So yeah, these people are now being watched. Not even now they're being watched, but the ball is getting rolling. It's now rolling faster and faster and faster on this investigation, okay? Because you've got here Page of Wands, indecision in proceeding, reluctance, instability, inability to make decisions, a gossip, a bearer of bad tidings and displeasure. Now if I put this over Five of Swords, there's something here with whoever that gossiper is, whoever it is that was sitting in those pews has passed that information on. Okay, Wheel of Fortune to the Eight of Swords. Someone is very, very upset by your fortune or by your blessings that are coming towards you. They're very upset. That Eight of Swords, there's something about them being trapped in it. And the energy that I'm now getting is not this masculine, but this feminine instead. Because you've got here the Hierophant, and it says over kindness, foolish exercise of generosity, repeated errors, susceptibility, vulnerability, frailty, renunciation. And then the Wheel of Fortune, whoever it is was thinking that you were an easy target from the start. They thought you were an easy target from the start, and look at that, there's my family sign. They thought you were an easy target from the start, and they're now realizing that you're not, because everything is falling, everything. Eight of Coins, apprenticeship, craftsmanship, ability to learn quickly, candor, frankness, modesty, handiwork, personal effort, commitment to the task at hand. Okay, now where do you want me to put this one? Over here, next to the Five of Coins. They work really hard. They work really, really hard for a very long time. This feminine energy, this toxic feminine, has worked for a very long time on, I heard, her skill of manipulation. And the mask has now dropped, because you've got the Five of Wands, trickery, contradictions, complexity, involvement, caution against indecision, ability to use dispute for personal gain. There you go. And the Moon, and the things as well with it being upside down, this person was very, very good at outing other people and diverting their gaze away from her or from them. And now the shit is hitting the fan for her, because what's she going to do now? The other person who she was controlling has disappeared. It's nowhere to be seen. Okay, because there's something here about what's the word? Recognition or reputation being very, very important. And in a previous reading, I was talking about how, you know, those who tell the truth don't have to remember it. And the fact that if you tell a lie, you're creating a story. You have to know the ins and outs of that. And if someone questions you on that, you then have to layer that with another lie, and then remember that, and then remember that. People are going to be questioning, where is this masculine? Why has this masculine left if your life was so good? You know, and you've also got this investigator over here going, why if you've had such a happy home, has he disappeared? How is it that you've got all this money? How is it that you've been able to go on all these holidays? Where, you know, oh, you have a holiday home over here. How did you get that then? You know, especially when you're doing this and this for work. Or how did you get that? Oh, that's quite interesting. And it's almost like Columbo. That program Columbo, I absolutely loved it. Where, you know, the person who thinks they're being very devious and they've kind of got one over on Columbo, and he's like, oh, that's perfect. And right at the end, just as he's walking out the door, he gets his little cigar and he turns around and goes, just one more thing, and more or less rips them to shreds. Do you know what I mean? There is a fear here of people now talking, and this person's reputation is not just being in tatters. Their reputation is what is their shield, because you've also got here the 7 of Cups. Desire, determination, strong willpower, a goal nearly attained, intelligent choice, desire, will and resolution. Whoever this investigator is, they're on their tail. They're on their tail. And I think this masculine knew this, and this is why they have got out of dodge. Okay, because you've got the 6 of Swords here, stalemate, unwanted proposal, no immediate solution to present difficulties, confession and declaration. Declaration, I can't say the word. Declaration, yeah. I have a feeling that, especially with my previous reading, it was talking about this masculine wanting to confess. I don't know if this person is now going, well, do you know what? This bitch done this to me, well, now I'm going to set her up to fall for all of it. She can fall on the sword, because that confession, it's almost like they're going, here's all the information, or here's some of this information while I disappear off into the night. You can take it. You can continue to be oppressed by yourself. Woo-wee. 2 of Coins, yeah. Literary ability, agility in handling matters, a simulated enjoyment, enforced gaiety, letter, message, and missive. What was I just saying? This person has put on a fake smile. He's put on a fake smile, and I don't know if this person is planning to leave the country, if this person is planning to just stay in hiding, this person is planning just to disappear in some way, shape or form. Because I heard their affiliations or the links, someone to whisk them away. Okay, but before they do that, there's a letter or a message. There's something that they are going to write down and confess and leave for this investigator, so that this other person gets their comeuppance. Wow, 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 wow. Anything else that would like to come out? Anything. Would you like me to go? Here. This one? No. This one? Yes. Let me get this one out quickly. Let's have a look. And we've got here, yeah, look, the King of Swords, the Queen of Coins. There's something here about confessing, about something dodgy that was done with money, because the King of Swords is usually someone who shoots from the hip. They will tell you as it is, but they're a leader. They're someone who doesn't mix their words. This is just a big fat liar, isn't it? You know, and then you have the Queen of Coins. This is about creating abundance, creating wealth. With it upside down, there's something here about something covertly done with money and the way that they got the money. Because, you know, Swords is all about communication. Communication is not just speaking though, it's writing. Something was signed illegally to gain a lot of money. And I heard your name was on it, okay? Only take that if that resonates. What is this confession? Please and thank you. What is this confession to do with money? The confession. Oh, let's have a look. And we've got here, yeah, some sort of illegal or bad investment. Some sort of illegal or bad investment. Now we've got here, yeah, you've got the Knight of Coins in reverse. Something that was done to block your abundance, or something that was to stain your name or slander your name at the same time, because I heard for someone bankruptcy, and it brought in a lot of balance, a lot of fortune and a lot of wealth for them, okay? And you've also got here the 8 of Swords in reverse. This is something that they wish to give up, or he wishes to give up. Because I heard, how do I do it without getting caught? How do I do it without getting caught? So this is a desire, but it's not an actionable step that this person has taken at the moment. Tell me more, please and thank you. Because you've got here, yeah, there's also some sort of confession into the pettiness that was done to take your money, but it was something about stopping you from being able to work, all right, or stopping some sort of, there's a working permit or something to do with renovations on your home, or I'm hearing inheritance as well. They've done something very, very petty, and I heard she thought it was funny. She thought it was funny. What did she think was funny? Five of Swords. She thought it was funny bringing in that type of chaos into someone's life, okay? Or doing something that would expand chaos in a person's life as well, because this is again about arguments. This is about thoughts ruminating through our brain. This is saying things out of anger, but this is also sending things out of anger, because you've also got the Three of Wands. So there was actionable steps that were taken in expanding this, in blocking your abundance, and that's your abundance in money, your abundance in happiness, your abundance of friendship, your abundance of, you know, a good working environment. All of these things were done, and they were done in a very petty way and a really cold and calculated way, okay? Because you've got here the Ten of Cups, and that also came out as well, the Hermit in reverse. There's something here about acknowledging that when you removed some sort of energetic cord, or when you removed yourself from this situation, if you know who this is, there's that, the Ten of Cups, it brought in a lot of happiness, and this person's acknowledging their part that they played. And I keep hearing, it's too late to apologize, it's too late. Let me see what I wanted to come out. Chariot, the Chariot is coming out here. Now, why have I got the Chariot here? Because you're being told also that this person may still try to come forward with some sort of communication. Now, that communication may be through email, through text message, a phone call. It could be through carrier pigeon. Who actually knows, right? But you're being told that this person is not going to, once again, not going to tell you all of it. They're not going to tell you all of it. And you've also got here the Queen of Swords. This person does want to tell you, though, what has been said about you or the person you're thinking of. Okay, what was said about you, those cutting remarks, who said it, why they said it, for what they understand. And I heard that they won't be telling you that until it's a prison call, because you've also got here, yeah, and look how they stopped you so many times in the past, the plans that they had to continue stopping you. What exactly this trick, trap or scam was, because I keep hearing April Fools, or I fool you, because you've got here the Ace of Coins in reverse, you've got the New Beginnings, the Fool in reverse, and then you've also got the Eight of Coins. This was something to do with getting you to take some sort of offer from them. So, and I guess I keep hearing entrapment, okay, which would stop you from working forever, okay, and it was a lie. It was a massive, massive lie. They wanted you to come out of your shell. They wanted to, there was something here about showing the real you, or the mask that you wear. What else would like to come out, please and thank you? Or that is the mask that they perceived or created for you, if that makes sense. Because I heard for someone OnlyFans, they were saying that you were on OnlyFans, okay? And you've also got here the Knight of Cups to the Tower. Wow, okay, so you've got the Knight of Cups. Where do you want me to put this one? Over here. The Knight of Cups to the Tower. And then you've also got the Three of Cups in reverse. I'll pop you where? Here. And then you've got the Hanged Man in reverse. Let me pop that down there. I need to get a drink. Oh my gosh. This person, there's something here about this person wanting to not only be the knight in shining armor, which is pretty obvious over here, but now actually understanding that the towers that they put in your life, they did so out of bitterness. And there's also this wanting to write a letter or some sort of confession on exactly what their partner did and what their partner's part was to play in it, in putting blockages into your life, and doing it quite cold and calculating with no remorse whatsoever. This person is in indecision though about how to come towards you. How are they going to get to you to give you this message? And I heard that someone's ancestor said, just don't bother, mate. Don't bother. Anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. Now you've also got, yeah, this person's kind of like fantasizing of being able to come forward to you and let you know what's happened. Now with this Page of Wands in reverse, and it's saying on here, indecision in proceeding, there you go, reluctance, instability, inability to make decisions, a gossip, bearer of bad tidings and displeasure. This person purposely, there's something here about them really wishing though, that you would actually like team up with them, and they can both get the bad guy, which is their wife or their, you know, the third party, forgetting that, you know, they were in it as well. They were the ones putting blocks in and celebrating your fails or your errors or your, you know, every time that you fell. Because you've got to remember, look, they're coming forward with truth because you've got the Seven of Swords here, but they're doing it for selfish reasons. Even if they do want that forgiveness, they're not doing it for pure intent. They're doing it to try and get themselves out of a hole that they've actually dug. Anything else that would like to come out? The Emperor. Let me place that one there. There's something about you being way too strong. Way too strong. Anything else that would like to come out before I go out? This one? That one. Okay, one or two. One or two. Both. Okay, let me have a look-see. We've got here self-care and leave room for whimsy. There's something about them really wanting you to mother or father them. You know, to be kind of like, poor you. Anything else that would like to come out before I go, please and thank you? Tell me more. Tell me more. Now you've got here, ponder your blessings. I'll place that there. And this was all to do with your sacral and your solar plexus. You've got call upon your angels and go out on a limb. Someone here needs to up their protection wards or the way that they pray to their angels. Wow, I heard the angel of death is upon you. This person, this is going back to like the people around them dropping like flies. They may be aware that their physical time is up as well. Ooh-wee. Anything else would like to come out before I go? Right, any advice for my light ones, for the light collective? Anything that would like to come out as a way of advice, please and thank you. And we have here, you can build any kind of life you want. I will place this one here because this is to do with actionable steps. Okay, there's something here, especially with that red, to do with the root chakra, our sense of identity, the way that we feel safe. And I feel like the energy that's coming through as a message for advice is really take heed of how you feel when you hear news like this, when you hear that the person who's done this actually does want forgiveness, but they're still being selfish and putting their needs first. How does that make you feel? How does that make you, you know, when you're recognizing that energy, is there anything that needs to be let go of? Is there anything that you need to pour love into? And because you've also got black out the media. Okay, so someone here needs to take some time away from YouTube, away from tarot readings, and needs to just lead with their intuition. And I know as a tarot reader with, you know, a fairly new channel, I should be encouraging you to stay and like and subscribe and, you know, blah blah blah, but really my channel's about healing. If you feel like this energy is too overwhelming or you just don't want to hear it, take some time for yourself. Seriously, take some time for yourself. And like one of the cards came up when I opened this was self-care, and it was of a bubble bath. And today I just bought myself loads of like pampering stuff for the bath, you know, got some like Epsom salts and bubble stuff and face masks. Someone here needs to do this. Someone needs to switch off the news. They need to switch off their social media. They need to grab a book or a magazine or whatever it is that you need and go and have a bubble bath and just reset. Take some time for yourself, because you've got entrepreneurship upside down and blackout media. Someone here also, if you're having a block when it comes to, especially if you can build any life that you want, if you're having either fear or a creative blockage or something along those lines when it comes to your business model, when it comes to birthing that, walk away from it for a couple of days and just take some time for yourself, whether that is having that bubble bath, whether that's watching something on TV just to make you laugh, or going out in nature. Go and do that. Go and be present with yourself, because what is the rush? Where are you rushing to go? All right, be present, be present, be present, but be present with yourself and what you need, what you actually need. Oh, hello. What to come out? Let me see. We've got here, embrace imperfect, colour with crayons. Yeah, someone here says all reds again. There's something here about just being kind with yourself and being patient with yourself, because someone here was really pushing you to be extremely impatient and to not realise, you know, that we all have niggles, we all have those wounds, and to ignore them. And only because there's something about prioritising other people's needs over your own. Because it says here, lighten up behind, upside down, and then you've got believe that you are magic. Okay, take your time with yourself, because the thing is, this energy that's coming from the third party as well right now is all to do with stressing you out or making you feel really serious, or constantly having to be like work, 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 and all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. There's also an encouragement to go and do something just because it is fun, just because it's fun. There's no other reason for doing that, or buying yourself something just because it's fun, okay? Because you've also got here, look, rebalance and regroup, believe you are magic. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love, love, love you. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always highly appreciated, and I truly mean that, because it means that I can put more love, more time, more cards into this channel, and I wouldn't be here without you guys, so I do appreciate you. Anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is down in the description box below. If you look to the second paragraph down, there is a row of blue arrows pointing up. There's 2 emails there. I usually respond within 48 hours, but if you don't hear from me, please just send me another prompt email and it will put your email to the top of the list. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful time, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening or night, and I will see you lovely, lovely souls in the next reading. Bye bye.